Oh, Gail. Hi, Gail. I am so happy to see you. I was just looking for a particular charm. Oh, I had to turn this noise down on this. There we go. That's turned down. Let's see. Maybe I'll use these keys. I was trying to find another Hello Kitty charm. I would have thought that I had another one in here, which I probably do. And I have these all sorted out. But then once I dropped the box, and that kind of took care of the sorting. And they're not sorted anymore. So, but I wanted earrings on my little dolly. My little dolly. Oh, we got 19 viewers. Holy macaroni. 19 viewers, and all I'm doing is dinking in my box. Okay, let me shut my box and quit dinking in my box. Because, well, let me put these over here. 19! Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. Boy, am I glad to see you. Let me check. Let me see who's here at the party. There's Georgia, and there's Michelle, and Gail, and Joyce, and Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Messer Designs, and Ann Thompson, Nancy Forsley, Susan Cords. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see all of you here. And Elia, oh my goodness, you're live. I love you so much. I'm a new subscriber from Nazareth, the Holy Land. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you for coming by. Oh my gosh, that is great. Oh, and Rose City Crafter, Veronica, I love you, darling. Alta Olden and Rose City Crafter, she's a new grandmother. I'm excited for her. I'm excited for her to be a new grandmother. And so, oh my goodness, thank you all for coming by. Today, tonight, my plan is to make a Dottee doll. Or this is something I just learned, or maybe they're Dottee dolls, because I went to quite a few different channels and looked at people who had, because I just put Dottee dolls into the search. And so I went into the search and I looked for Dottee dolls too, because really I wanted to find the history of the doll. And all I could find for the history was basically that there was a lady in Australia that came up with these dolls, and they were made for, the only reason was to either give them as gifts or trade them. Originally, they were given to somebody who was feeling sad or feeling sick or feeling ill. You made them a little Dottee doll or Dottee doll. Now, and so I went to a lot of different YouTube channels and on Pinterest and looked at a lot of pictures, and there was so many. And I just think they're adorable. They do not have any arms. and they do not have any legs. They have a tail, though. They have a tail and they have a loop. So, and they're approximately 4 inches long without the tail and the hanging loop. Now, this one here was my first one I made, and she's my little Indian girl. So I made her some braids because she's a little Indian girl. And the hanger is a leather string with some beads on there. And also the tail is a leather string with some beads on there. And they're so cute. I just love them. And most of the ladies just hand stitch them. They're all stitched by hand. And although, like, I glued these little flowers right here. Those are glued on. Everything else is stitched on with needle and thread. And so, but I got a lot of inspiration by looking at other people's finished dolls. And so she's got her feathers because she's I don't know, she's just a Indian princess, and she's got her little feathers. I was just looking through my charms because I thought if I had 2 little feather charms, I'd add her on some earrings on there, because I think she would like to have earrings. Now this one here, now this I believe is how they're supposed to be done, is with, this is a piece of felt that I cut out in a circle for the face. And see how here, I don't know how to embroider, as you can see. But most of the ladies or gents that make these, they embroider the little mouth and the little eyelashes for their little face. So this was my first try. Then this was my second try. So her eyes got a little bit better, I think, her little eyelashes. And then look, I gave her some beautiful hair. And she's got a hanger upper with beads, and then she's got this tail. And I put some lace around like a little cape and a little flower and tied the ribbon around her neck. And then I sewed beads around the bottom. You can just go, now see, she's got a little cat on the fabric I used. If I'd noticed it, if I'd have thought ahead of time, I would have adjusted the pattern a little bit so the cat would have been right here. But she's my crazy cat lady. And so that's why I was looking through my charms, because I know I got some of these Hello Kitty charms, and I want to use the Hello Kitty charms for her earrings. But I got to dig and find them. I have to dig. And so then I got this one started. And this one here, I got her little face stitched on. And then I have her stitched clothes. Oh, you do. So Messer Designs, you do these little dolls? And you just use hot glue. Yes. Now I'm thinking that glue will work too. I don't think you really have to stitch them. It's just I'm stitching because most of them that I've seen are stitched. Now this one here, she's got the measles or the chicken pox or something, because I accidentally, well, this is what I did. I was going to make up a story, but this is what I did. See my finger right here? It's got Band-Aid on it. That's the boo-boo. See this needle right there? It poked me. Then I had a drop of blood on my poor little doll. And so I thought, well, that looks terrible. It looks like she got in a car wreck or something. So I just put dots all over with my pen. And so she's got the chicken pox. Now I cut, now again, then when you come to the pattern, I just cut, this is 2 losing lottery tickets. So when you spend money on lotto, I didn't spend money on these ones. This was Katie. She bought 2 lottery tickets and they was losers. So she was going to throw them in trash. I said, don't throw them in trash. I can use them for something. So I made just a pattern. And so then I just kind of sort of cut around the pattern. Now, some of them I've seen. Yeah, I know. I got to be careful with the needles. But anyway, oh, Sonya. Now, Sonya Stepto, I see you there. I put a link to your video already in the description box. Okay, now you all see Sonya Stepto in the chat there. She is where I first got my inspiration for these dolls. Sonya did a big swap and on her channel where so many people made these little Dottie dolls, and they swapped them. And she's even got a video up there that shows like a lot of the dolls that were swapped. And oh my gosh, I was hooked when I saw her. So now, hi Susan Hill. Hi, how are you? And now, if you all are not subscribed to Sonya Stepto, you subscribe to her channel. She has got the most awesome things on her channel. I just watch her. I just watch her just religiously. I just go from one video to the next. But I in the description below the video here, I put a link to the video that she shows how she made her Dottee doll. And so now I've seen too in different videos that they don't have to be a shape like this. Hi Judy, oh my goodness. And Janie, oh my goodness. How nice that everybody comes by for me. That is great because I know there's a lot of live streamers out there and you could be on somebody else's, but you came to see me. So that's happy. 33 viewers, it says I have already. That's nice. Okay. Now some people I see that just they just made like a tube, like instead of making the shape, like with the separation with the neck, they just make like a tube and they decorate it up. And once they tie a ribbon around the neck area, then you have a neck. But they don't need arms, they don't need legs. They just need that little tail, a little beaded tail, and a little beaded. And I don't think the hanger even needs to be beaded, but I like to make my hanger to match the tail. And so that's why I have them kind of matching. Although these beads I put here, they don't match anything. Well, the colors, I put the same colors of the beads that was in the fabric. So, and I see where a lot of ladies name their little Dottee dolls. They give them like a theme they have. There's Christmas, Valentine's, Easter bunnies. They're, you know, all different themes. A birthday. I seen one lady has a birthday Dottee doll that's got a little birthday hat on top of her head. That is cute. So, oh my goodness, Cracked Heart Studio there is Yvette is there. Oh, how beautiful. Oh my goodness. You love the pink one, Susan? I do too. I like her. She's my crazy cat lady. And so, and I'm going to get those little kitty cat earrings for her. And I might even, I don't know what I'll find. I might find even more to put on her, because you can just go crazy with them. Well, not go crazy, but I just assume since I'm crazy, everybody's going to be crazy. But there's so much you can do to them. So now the way I do mine very shabbily. Now some take theirs and stitch them, you know, wrong sides together with a sewing machine. And then and then stuff them and then finish stitching by hand. Some now, but now mine, I just put the wrong sides together and I stitched around them with sort of like a blanket stitch. See here, this one I don't have stuffed yet. And I just stitched around her with, she's the one with the measles or the chicken pox. She, yeah, she's not well. So I just went around her, and this one I used embroidery floss to go around. And so we'll see how she turns out. I got a couple more here that are just cut. And then when I like to cut my face. See, when I cut my face, I just cut a square, and then I take I like to cut it with the pinking shears. And then I just cut, see if you go from the middle here to the middle here. I learned that from Amy. And the middle to the middle. Oops, my circle isn't, see, I'm showing like I sure know what I'm doing, and I don't have a very good circle. So from Amy Johnston, that's where I learned how to cut a circle, but I wasn't paying good attention. So see, and then you have a circle, but I like to cut it with the pinking shears. I like that look. And so then what I then do is I try my hand at embroidering, which now I'm not an embroiderer. I'm not an embroiderer. And so I just kind of fake it. I can fake almost anything. I could probably build a house just by faking it. Get me a couple boards, a couple nails. I think I'd need a couple more things than that, but okay. So I am going to, oh, there's the needle I wanted. Never mind, I got to get another needle. Because that one I don't want to unneedle. I don't want to unthread that one. Okay, I got to look at my needle book. I got this needle book. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. My friend Myra Wolf, she sent this to me. She made it and sent it to me. And you see them needles in there? I love knowing where my needles are. Let me see. But I need another one that don't need a yarn darner. This, yeah, this will work. This one. I want a little shorter. No, this will work. Wait, maybe, no, this one will work better. Just see, I put her name in there so I don't forget. I have this little thing about forgetting. I forget things. So I don't want to forget these things. I don't want to say somebody made this for me. I want to say Myra made this for me. Okay, so I'm going to put that back over there out the way. Now, where's my needle go? There it is. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I hope everybody's had a good day. My grandson, Jeffrey, you know about Jeffrey. Jeffrey did not have a good day. He put his hand on top of the stove. And you know, a glass stove top, you can't see if it's still hot or if you're on the burner or whatever. And he burned his little hand. So as we speak, he has his hand in ice water. And where's my threader? Here's my threader. He's got his hand in ice water. And his mama's got burned cream and aloe and everything on that. She's putting the aloe on there. And I told his mama, I says, well, if he can't go to school tomorrow, you just bring him right on over here. And now Jeffrey thought that was a real good idea, but Mama says, no, I think he'll be fine to go to school tomorrow. So, oh well, I thought maybe I'd get him. I thought maybe I did him. I know, Gail. It hurt him. It called it that I don't like. I just the glass tops are really pretty, but I think that they just, to me anyway, they're dangerous because you can't. They don't look. I know it was a nice try. They just, you don't see the little the hot. You don't see the hot. It just looks all cool. It just looks cool. You don't see the hot. Okay. So I am pretending like I know what I'm doing right now. Now I am pretty good at pretending. And so I am see what I did? I am one goof nut. Good thing I did that right now and not later because I could just start over. They're hot. In fact, there's a little light. The stove top is hot. Um, and there's a light that will stay on my daughter's stove until it's cool enough to touch. And then that light will go out. But he didn't look at no light. He wasn't expecting it to be hot. Bless his little heart. But yeah, he's got it in ice water now. And it's past his bedtime. I hope it stops hurting. But the aloe, I'm sure. I mean, it's not so. It's not blistered or anything. Although maybe the blister doesn't show up. Where the heck? Why is this not going through there? Wait a minute. Now, which way was I going? Which way was? Well, now I lost complete track of my eyelashes on my. Okay, here we go. Now I got them. I was concerned that I didn't know where my eyelashes were going to go. So I'm just kind of making some eyelashes for the dear darling. Yes, his mom is a RN, and she's going to be a ARNP. She's going to school now. She's working and going to school, and she's going to be a ARNP. So when she's done with school. Now that doesn't look much like an eyelash. So, but we're not going to make fun of her. I might be able to fix that up. Yeah, she's going to school now, man. She's going to be, I think she's going to be like rich. And then I'm going to pretend that I need a lot of stuff for arts and crafts. And she'll buy them for me because she'll be rich. Actually, I don't know if she'll ever be rich because she owes an arm and a leg in already in her student loans. Because first, yes, Veronica, you need to call me. Call me up on the telephone. Anyway, yeah, she's been going to school all her life. She first started. Now look at her whole face is crooked. That's okay, I'll fix it. Yeah, she's been going. She first worked in a pharmacy, and then she went to school and she became a CNA, and then she went to school and she became LPN, and then she went to school and she became a RN, and then she went to school and become a RN. I don't know. She had a bachelor's degree. No, yeah, a RN. Now I can't remember. BR. I don't know what she is. I don't know what she is. What the heck is she? She is RB. Never mind. She's something else. But she's got another degree there. And then now it's the ARNP. Now she's heading to the big dollars. I think she's going to like, she's a good nurse, so she's got the best bedside manner. She gets angry with nurses that are grumpy to the patients. And some of them are. I've met some. I just got to enlarge this one eyelash right here. It's too short. Let me see if I can make it a little longer. Of course, you can't see what I'm doing because of my chubby little fingers. Well, they're not little fingers. But I did go get my bone density test done. And my bones are dense, which I told the dude that was doing it. He was wasting his time because I said, I know my bones is fine. But see, the doctor, I guess you're supposed to go get it done like every couple of years or something to make sure that you're not going to fall and break a hip. So my bone density test come out just great. And then I also had to go get like a breathing test, like a PFT, yeah, pulmonary function test. Well, I did that like yesterday or the day before. But because I got some issues with my lungs. But so they keep a good eyeball on it. Make sure I'm not getting any worse off. And my lung function is the same as, or just almost exactly the same as it was last year. So that makes me happy. And the world is happy. If mama's happy, everybody's happy. So now her eyes are off kilter. They're off kilter. Wait a minute. Were they going to? Oh, they were supposed to go down this way. Then they're really off kilter. Well, her eyelashes are going to go up for it. Yeah, they're going to be up. It's like our eyes are open but closed at the same time. Because see, on these ones, I put the eyelashes down like they're on her cheeks. Here, they're going to be up. She's going to be staring off into space. Yeah, so anyway, my lungs is good. My bones is good. They did an EKG and it's good. So I am going to live to be 1,000 years old. That's all I can say about that. 43 viewers. Whoa. 43. Amber. Good. Yes. Good Lizzie. Good Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth, go get your needle threader. It works a lot better. I sit there and try and put that thing through there without the needle threader and it doesn't work. And so then I just go get my needle threader. I'm going to be an expert at this one day. I just need a little bit more practice. I wonder if I should just leave her eyes down that way and then just put a little bitty smile like right up here close to her eyes. It'll just kind of make her cheeks look more chubbier. I might should take this face off and give her a new face. Poor thing. She just does not look well with them chicken pox. With them chicken pox. I was talking to my friend Tracy when I poked myself. And I didn't know what I was going to do then. I just gave her the measles. Or the chicken pox. Now, see, maybe that, she got like a little smirk. Let me give it a little bit more. See, like I say, I don't really know too much about this embroidering. So, there, now that's kind of, her whole face is a little off kilter. But you know what? That's okay. I have an off kilter face too. We don't make fun of people just because they're a little off kilter. Okay, so there. Now I'll just nip that off of there. Now this one is going to live on this blue. This fabric, I have got the prettiest fabrics. And they were sent to me by very pretty subbies. My very pretty subbies. They sent these to me, this fabric. And I knew I had to do something special with it. Okay, now I'm going to take this thread. This is really pretty thread. This thread here. Oh, who is that? That's another name. I don't know that. Dana Endy. Izzo. Hi there. Oh, you know a crafter named Off Kilter Crafter? Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Thank you, perfect. Thank you, Note Spinner. Perfect dolls are perfect every time. We're not into making perfect dolls. Okay, then see, then now I sew the face on. I sew the face on before I sew the whole shoot and match together. And yeah, these are definitely art dolls. And so what I'm doing now is I kind of like to try to go. Oh, now see this one here. I'm just stitching around. I like to try to go in. Let the little marks of the pinking shears be my guide. But I got this here thread. That's all different colors. This was sent to me too. I'm telling you, I got the best stuff. And see this? This here, little thing here. If you go to the hair supplies, and you find the little girls' ponytail holders, and you can use them on a spool of thread like this, and your thread won't unwind. I learned that from somebody too. Actually, from another one of my subscribers, because she sent me some. Then after she sent me some, I went and bought some. And I said, whoa, that is such an awesome idea. And so, see, I'm just stitching this head, her little face onto her head. And all I'm doing is going around and around. Now this one here, or both of these, I did sort of like a blanket stitch around, which you can do that too. But this one I'm not doing a blanket stitch. This one I'm just doing I don't know what you call it, stitch. I was going to do a blanket stitch, but then I just started to not do it. And so, because that's how my brain works. That's how it works. It just messes up sometimes. It just messes up. Rain Girl and Dye. Oh, I love you, Dye. I'm so glad that you're here. I am so glad that you are here. Dye's another one. She's another one that I recommend. She's got a channel, and she is so pleasing to listen to, and she's got some grand ideas. And so subscribe to her. Subscribe to Dye. She's very, very good. Yes, yes, yes. So, but you know, I think that I would like very much to swap some of these little dolls. So I bet Sonya would swap one with me. Now Sonya's over there in Australia. So she's got that beautiful Australian accent. And she's amazing. I just love listening to her. I'm almost all the way around on this little gal's face. I just am. I'm trying to watch a little bit of the... No, it's just my glasses. Maybe if I put my glasses on, I could see my chat here on my little phone. Joyce Meredith Green. Now that's a new name, another new name. Nice to meet you, Joyce. My goodness. But I think these would be just fun to swap. And like somebody already said, that they just hot glue theirs together. And there's fabric glue. I just bought some fabric glue too, just recently. But the only thing about the fabric glue is you got to wait for it to dry. It's like waiting for grass to grow. I mean, I am like instant gratification. Want it to be instant. Now, if I do ever glue something that I'm going to, use fabric glue, I glue it just before I go to bed, because then I don't have to wait. Now, she's looks kind of cute, don't she? Looks kind of cute. And I love this fabric. It's like it's tie-dyed. It's the different blues. I love it. And the purple is the same way. You would have thought I'd make the purple one first. But then I just put them together, wrong sides together, just like this. Now, then, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go around her with red. Just because I'm like that. Just because I am like that. I just don't think it's important that things match. I don't think so. I think if you have things too much that match, then I think, oh, I got that one threaded without the needle threader. Yeah, if you have too many things that match, things get a little boring, in my humble opinion. And so I just forget that stuff. I don't worry about things matching. Because I can. That's right. And I think, the guy that did my PFT test, he was impressed with me. He said, "You're 68 years old and you've got purple hair." He told me I was rad. That's what he said, rad. Not sure what that means, but that's what he said. I took it as being rad, whatever that means. A good thing. So, yeah, he said I was rad because I had purple hair. So I was his last patient of the day. He said, "I've had such grumpy patients all day." He said, "I am glad you are my last patient and you're not grumpy. And then that way I can go home feeling good." Yeah, because I wasn't grumpy. Because I was telling him he needs to fix his hair to be red too. To be purple. He had gray hair, kind of grayish, blondish. So it would have took the purple really nice-ish. Very nicely. Rad, that's right. Rad. I am rad. Radical. You guys are awesome. You guys are just awesome. Awesome like a blossom. And so now I'm stitching her up, this little angel doll. Oh yeah, you can. You make them with wings on the back, and they're angels. I seen them too. The ones with the wings on the back. In fact, I think the one that Sonya shows in the video that I linked below, I think that one had wings, and some of them are made just real shabbily, like shabby chic, so they almost look like Victorian. And there's Joy. Hi, Joy. I am doing fine. Thank you so much. Yes. Yep. I am doing well, and I am happy for that. I was a little worried, I have to say, last week. I had a little spell that kind of worried me. And so I complained about it to the old doc, But he has me now all settled that everything is fine. And I take his word for it because he's cute as a button. My doctor's got the nicest little butt. I guess I shouldn't say that, but he does. Dr. John. That's my doctor. So anyhow, yep. So I'm stitching this around and around. I went to a class yesterday. I'm going to this class. It's like, well, I'm going to two classes. One right now. I'm doing one of them is a diabetes class, so they teach you how to eat or what not to eat. And so if I quit eating what they say I have to quit eating, I wouldn't be eating anything. So yeah, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I actually bought me this candy, Russell Stover's America's favorite sugar-free chocolate candy mint. And I love mint. And it was $2, and you only get 6 of these little mints in that bag. I already ate 3 of them. I'm only having one a day because I love candy and chocolate and mint. Oh my. So, but I'm trying. I want to live to be an old age. I want to live to be an old woman. So I got to eat right. And then the other class I'm going is called A Sense of Balance, because I'm also kind of lopsided. I don't know if I'm top heavy or what it is, but I'm kind of lopsided. And so I find that if I walk too fast, or if I like turn a corner too quickly, I get like, like a weeble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I don't really fall down, but you know what? It's good. My house is a little bit cluttered. I don't know. I'm sort of like a pack rat or a hoarder or something like that. And so there's always something to hang on to. And so there's always, so if I get like a little rickety, there's something to hang on to. So that's one of the good things about being a craft supply hoarder, is there's always something to hang on to. So, but I'm going to this class. It's a Sense of Balance class. It's for old people. You have to be 65 or older to go. And I fit right in there. And so that might be a side effect from being a, yeah. So that might be a side effect from being a crafter. But yeah, so yeah, I think, and actually, see, I've been to 2 of the classes, and now next week, see, I only go to Wednesdays. I go to the Sense of Balance class. Saturdays, I go to the diabetic class, but there's only one more of those that I have to go to that. Then I'll be a professional diabetic. And, but the Sense of Balance class, that's going to last 8 weeks or 12 weeks every Wednesday. And the hupster takes me. He brings me right on down there. I don't drive anymore because I care too much about the other people on the road. I got this issue with anxiety. And so, probably for about the last 6 months that I worked, I was noticing that driving was giving me a little anxiety. Actually, driving was giving me a lot of anxiety. But so much to where I'd be coming up on on traffic light, and I would have to think. About whether or not you stop or go at the colors. Like, does red mean stop or go? Does green mean stop or go? And I went 2 times through a red light. I was just, the good Lord was looking out for me because I didn't get bashed. And like the second time I went through a red light, I thought, why are those people sitting there? And I'm just driving through the red light, and I was wondering why those other people were just parked there. Why weren't they moving? And then I realized after I was like almost through the red light that you're supposed to stop on red. Nah, I've been driving a while. Well, you would think, but yeah, but I would get, and then always it seemed like the big trucks. I don't like big trucks. They'd get too close to me. Oh, my heart would beat a mile a minute. Because it scared me so much. And so finally I thought, well, for the betterment of the world, and here in Florida, especially in the wintertime, we have a lot of traffic because we get the snowbirds. They fly down here. The Canadian geese come down and the snowbirds. They come to Florida for the winter. Not saying that's a bad thing, because one of my best friends lives she lives up there in Canada. She's the Canadian goose. She's my Canadian goose sister. So, but I figured for the health of other people, I better quit driving. So I haven't drove now in like 10 years. But the hubster, he's good. He takes me anywhere I want to go. Oh, snowbirds in Arizona too. I love the snowbird. You get snowbirds too, Susan? You're in Washington. What are you doing getting the snowbirds in Washington? You are the snowbird. Or maybe the Canadian geese come down to you. The funds from Canada. Canada? Oh, gosh. Now, I'm not making fun of the Canadians. Now, don't think I am. Because one of my bestest friends is Canadian. And I can't wait till she comes down. Wait a minute. What did I do here? I made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake. Okay, that's okay. It won't matter in the end. Nothing matters in the end. If you want something perfect, you have to buy it made on a machine. Buy a perfect machine. Ouch. So yeah, for the betterment of the whole world, I quit driving. Canadians love skiing. Yes, and I understand it's really nice skiing like in Washington. Who are beautiful? Who are beautiful, Susan? The Canadians? Yes, Canadians are beautiful. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I've almost got all the way around this. I'm sure you all by now are bored half to death, because now most professionals would do this in a video and they would fast forward through this part. But there's nothing fast about me. Nothing. Nothing fast about me. So fast and furious. I go pretty fast when I'm on my way to the refrigerator. Yeah. Oh, I should have brought me some blueberries over here. I just sewed my band. I just sewed my Band-Aid. How'd I do that? How'd that happen? I just sewed my Band-Aid. Then I gotta cut my Band-Aid. There, now. Oh, golly, Jiminy Christmas, I'm telling you. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I wonder if I can safely take my Band-Aid off. Let me check. Let me check and see if my injury is healed. And take this goofy Band-Aid off my finger. Yeah, it's healed. No more seepage. Nope, I'm good. Okay. So I don't need that Band-Aid on there causing me trouble. Okay, so anyway, now we're going to fluff these puppies up. Now, okay, let me see. Let me move things out of the way here. These guys need guts. Not guts, but, you know, stuffing. So I got myself. You know what I learned today? I learned myself something. I have two of these Rascog carts. These, this is not the stuffing. This is the stuffing. I got this over to the Goodwill, see? It was a whole bag when I got it over to the Goodwill. You can get stuff cheap over to the Goodwill. Okay, I have two of these Rascog carts. And this one was just filled with paint. So I carried it to my I just had all my paint in it anyway. And so then I would just roll it out, but it stayed in the other room. So if I was painting, I would just roll it out here and paint. But if I wasn't painting, if I was doing something else, then it really wasn't getting used. But I always have to walk back and forth into the other room. Because, see, I'm in my living room right now. This is where I mostly live. This is where my art goes on, is right here in this living room. And my crafts and my talking to the computer. And so then I'm walking back and forth, and I said, Elizabeth Marie, you know what you should do? You should take all that paint and put it on a shelf. And then when you're getting ready to do another project, get everything you need for that project and put it in your cart and bring the whole cart out. And then when you're done, bring the cart back and put your stuff back in where it's supposed to live. And I said, Elizabeth Marie, that is a good idea. And so I agreed with myself that that was a good idea. And so I have everything I need is on my cart. Now, see, mine are Rascogs that I got from the IKEA people, but now you can get them a lot cheaper from Michael's has them in the recollection stuff. And so for that reason, they're cheaper. That was dumb. That was a dumb sentence, wasn't it? Let me see. I can imagine if I was sitting making these little dolls, I'd have two little dogs thinking their mommy was making them a new toy. Yeah. But see, let me check. Sammy, are you down there? Oh, yeah. Sammy's down there. But Sammy doesn't play with toys anymore. She's, every once in a while, she's pretty old. Sammy's 17 years old. That's pretty old for a dog. Oops. Now, see, now I've got this one she's stuffed now. She's had enough to eat. So she's going to need a few more stitches so she doesn't lose her dinner. And she ate marshmallow fluff. That was her dinner. Now we got to make sure it stays in there. But see, I just like to stitch from the outside, and it gives it more character, in my humble opinion. In my humble opinion, it gives her a lot more character. Now I'll get a little knot here, pull that through, and then I just poke the needle through and make it come out of her belly or something like that. And then I just cut it off there and then lose it. And then the end of the string is inside there. So that's how that goes. Now this guy, this gal here with chicken pox, she is going to need to have some stuffing. Oh, somebody's leaving. Oh, it must be Joyce. Joyce, good night, Joyce. You have a good snooze. You have a good snooze. A belly button. Yeah. I used to make these little dolls. Oh, what did they call them? I can't remember what they called them because it was years ago, but you made them out of a piece of a pantyhose. And then you would form their little faces and their little arms and they were like little potato people. They called them something. And then they would get little bums. You'd give them little bums. And they were just adorable. I made like so many of them. And then I would make them for different, like the ones that, and I sold a bunch of them. At that time, it was so long ago, my mother was still working. My mother was still alive. And she was a nurse. And so I made these ones, and all they had on them was like a nurse hat. And then I had them each holding like a little miniature nurse something, like a Band-Aid box or just miniature ones or something. And then she would bring them. Oh, did they have like a little? Yeah, I think I had like a little tie around their neck or something like that. And she sold a bunch of them for me. They were so cute. Stumpkins. That's what they were called, stumpkins. Did anybody ever make them, stumpkins? I think that's what they called them, though. I think they were stumpkins. I think I still have a book on different stumpkins. You know anything, Susan Hill? Do you know anything about stumpkins? You should. You should be the one to know about stumpkins. I have to look at videos just to see, because I used to make them. And then back when the pound puppies were all the rage, I made pound puppies. They were the cutest little monsters too. I had fun with them. I sold them too. Most of my customers for my pound puppies were people from church. Yeah, that's when I attended church on a regular basis. And then I was on a kick where I made like primitive rabbits, and I would make them on, sew them on the sewing machine. But I would make them to where they would be like a vacuum cleaner cover. Hi, Stacy. You used to make voodoo dolls, Stacy? Are they similar to these or to the Stumpkins? I thought you were going to go back on, Stace. I thought you were going to liven things up again. You're always the one to liven things up. You're my friend. Voodoo dolls. I need a couple voodoo dolls. I'll let you know who they need to be. My thread come off of my needle. It's a good thing I have a needle threader, or I'd be in poor shape. So anyway, there we go. Okay, now little girl with the chicken pox. She got the chicken pox. I have to I don't know how I'll fix her up. I have to give this one some thought because she got the chicken pox. I could take her face off and give her a different face, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get her something like, Put a Band-Aid on her or something. Okay, so see now? Yes. I guess you could make a voodoo doll out of these little munchkins, but don't be making Dottee dolls into voodoo dolls. Do not do that. Do not. Hi, Lisa. Lisa. Good deal. Okay, now. Now, see, there. Now, okay, now I can put this down on the cart because I don't need any more of that stuff. Now, see, these two guys are stuffed now. Oh, these three guys are stuffed. These three guys are girls. They're girls. So far, I haven't made any like guy ones. So let me see. This one, you're gonna have to wait over there, Mr. Purple. Now's when. Let me see. I got some of this ruffled lace. Now, see if that'll balance on the trash can. See here now, we can give them a skirt. She needs to have a skirt. Now, let me cut this here. Now, these probably would glue on real nicely. Okay. Look at this fabric. It's got like marbles all over it. Oh, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to firstly, wait a minute. Wait, hold your drawers on there. Everybody, don't get your head in uproar. Let me just see what I got in this little box. I have some, oh, yeah, buddy. Now, look at this. I bought this just because they were so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I just said they's pretty. And everything was 50% off on this day. Beautiful beads. I don't know what I'm doing. They just sit in there looking pretty. Okay, now this is not. What are these? Brother, son, daughter, sister. No. Oh, look at this. Little bottle with a thingy on it. I like that. Oh, maybe this can be her medicine bottle. Yeah, that's going to be her medicine bottle because she's sick with the mumps. Chicken pox, something. Oh, God, sometimes I just crack myself up. I wouldn't make a very good doctor. Okay, these ones are better because these look like marbles. These look like marbles. Okay, so now what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, and dinosaurs and unicorns and foxes, I'm going to take a piece of this embroidery floss here, and I am going to make a tail. I'm going to get the tail on there. I'm tailing you something. I'm tailing you. I'm going to get the tail on there. Okay, just a minute. I have to be real quiet when I concentrate. Concentrating on finding my, where in the world is my needle threader? You know what? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was going to blame it on Janie for stealing it. Stacy, she would steal my needle threader. Thief she is. Not really, Stace. You have something special for me, Joy? My thread just come out of my needle. Are you serious, Joy? You have something special for me? Yeah, I do think I need to blame everything on Janie because Janie gets blamed on Stacy's channel for everything. And so, and she takes it pretty well. So I figured, yeah, she's just her type. So I will blame it on Jeannie. Oh, now Stacy is fessing up. She said she stole it already. There. Now, what I'm going to do here is I am going to make, let me see, some of these little beads won't go through this needle. Some beads have two of us. Oh, these are going to go through. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, I need to make a bigger knot, though, now that I think about it. I need to make a bigger knot at the end of my... Actually, what I could do, if I was to be smart, is I could put a charm. Will that not stop that bead? No. Let me see. I can still put a charm on it if I so choose. Okay, there we go. Now that will stop this bead. Oh, good. And then that will, wait a minute, needle, stay on that thread. Okay, now I'm going to, well, will these here go through here? I don't think these will go through here because, no. Them holes are too flippin' little. So I am going to put this, I'm going to make her tail first because she has to have a tail. You know what? I think I want to make some of these in the shape of a mermaid. That would be awesome, don't you think? Ooh, because you can make them in the... I've seen one lady, she makes a star shape, in a heart shape, and a... You know what? I haven't seen Tracy. There's Vicky, note spinner. Oh, you got an ear infection, note spinner. Oh. Ooh. Earaches are horrible. Okay, I'm just going to make this really pretty with, because these beads looks like marbles. And so it needs a few of the marbles on there. Thank you, note spinner. I'm so glad that you came. I'm so glad that you came. Get that ear. I hope it heals up fast, because I just don't know that there's anything worse than a earache. Earaches are just miserable. I have a friend right now that has got, oh, I don't remember what she calls it, some kind of a syndrome in her ear that causes a real loud rushing noise in her ear all the time. And she can't drive, she can't go to work, it's just that bad. She's seeing a specialist pretty soon. But there's not many people that know about this illness she has in her ear. But it's like a constant rushing, like you hear the ocean, she says. Okay, now this one here. Okay, I'm gonna put this. So see, now I'll just stitches. Now some people, and like this one, I stitched that leather strap inside there before as I was stitching the bottom. So that one's like inside. Sammy, you okay, girlfriend? And my little Sammy dog. Now, but now this one here is just going to get stitched to the outside, and it'll work just fine. It'll hold tightly, and we'll just give it a couple good stitches in there, and then we'll give it a nice little knot like thusly. Oh, now I got a knot. Now I got a knot. That's another one of them words where they have a wasted letter. Silent. Why do we want to put a K on the front of not? To waste? Can you imagine, though, wasting, putting a silent letter? I have not figured out why that we have to have silent letters. But you know how many, if you think about it, the way I think about things, how many trees could we save if there was not any silent letters? Yeah, because they need the trees to make pencils. And and you know, we would not have to cut down as many trees because we wouldn't need to have as many pencils if we didn't have to write the silent letters. You have a friend that has that stuff in her ear, Susie Q. Now see, she's got her tail. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now she's going to need to have, I got to make her, I need to make her, whatchamacallit, her dangle, her hanger. So I'm going to, now this one I don't think I'll put any big, oh, big beads. Oh, there's Tracy Turner, my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. Hi, Tracy. I talked to Tracy on the phone this evening. Yes, I did. I talked to Tracy on the phone. And that was pretty awesome. I talk to Susan every day. Sometimes we have to go to the dumpster. We usually meet at the dumpster. Me and Suze. We meet at the dumpster. We've got a special dumpster we live in. Even though she lives in Washington and I live in Florida, we meet halfway in between at the dumpster. See you at the dumpster. We plan to remodel the dumpster though. Hi, Tracy. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's worse than tinnitus. It is. I can't remember what it's called. It's a name I had never heard of it before she was diagnosed with it. 52 viewers. Holy smokes. 52 viewers. That's half of the country. That's half of the country. 52 viewers. Half of the country. That means that I am the lucky one. And that I am. I am the lucky one. Oh gosh, we had a windstorm come through here, or a tornado, or something very weird a couple of days ago. $20? Who did that? It doesn't say who did that. Somebody put $20? Is that for real? I'm so paper obsessed. Thank you. Holy smoke. Oh, I owe you my left kidney. Thank you. Oh, you are so nice. You did not have to do that. Oh, that is so $20. Holy bananas. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Yes, Gail, I seen that now. I had to scroll back. That is great. Oh, I thank you so much. What is your name? I am so paper obsessed. Do you have like a first name like Susan or something? Jane? Something? Oh, that is so kind. I'll just call you, you are so paper obsessed. Oh, it's Renee? Is Renee? I have a granddaughter named Renee. She's just absolutely beautiful. She lives in Arizona. So I don't get to see her very much. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much. I'm so clumsy. I just dropped my bead. Oh, that is, you are so kind. Holy smoke. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. My butt's getting numb. How in the world, Stacy, do you sit for 5 hours doing, my butt's getting numb. Okay. Now, I'm still beating these beads on and trying to read. So nice. Clean craft rooms are boring. I agree. I agree with that 100%. They're just boring. And people who have all that organization, they're just lazy. They just lazy people. So I do too. But you know what? I sit on the edge of my chair and then my legs hurt. Ouch! Now I poked myself again. Gee, Merry Christmas. Wait a minute, I gotta get a band-aid. It doesn't take but one little poke. And because I take them blood thinners, that blood will just go everywhere. It's just like an artesian well. Oh, I was telling you about our storm when I got blown away by $20. Jeez. And the storm came through, and I believe it was a tornado, but it took a tree out. This tree is in our front yard. Actually, it's in my daughter's front yard, but see, we live together on 2.5 acres, and she lives on one half and I live on the other half. So the tree is over there on her side. This tree is at least 60 feet tall, and the trunk of the tree is about as big as a Volkswagen. And but it breaks off like into 3 trunks. And that wind, we think it was a tornado, come through because a lot of people had damage just like all in a straight row, and took 1/3 of the trees, so the one trunk. And we got somebody coming on Wednesday that's going to give us an estimate to see what it'll cost to take that thing down, because there's no way anybody can take that thing down unless you're a professional tree surgeon, because it is so huge. But we're worried that if it doesn't come down, if we don't get the rest of it down because it's already broken, that it's going to fall. And if it falls, it'll fall right on her house. And if that happens, that's when things get ugly, because then she has to move in with me. The only ugly part of it is because I have 2 spare bedrooms, but they are both filled with craft stuff, crafting treasures. One of them is my sewing room that's got fabrics and stuff in it and lace. And one of them is, well, we'll call it a junk room. And that means I'd have to find all kind of place for all that stuff so that my dear children would have a place to live. That's sad. So we got to get that tree down before it falls down on her house, because it's leaning right toward her house right now as we speak. Okay, now I'll put that there. Now I'm going to put, this is going to be the tie up on the top. So I'm going to just stitch these beads. Will that needle come off? I'm going to just stitch and make a hanger with these beads. So this will be the hanger now. So I'll just tie that on there. Just beautiful like this. And there. Now she's got her hanging thingy and she's got her tail. And this is what you need to have. This is what makes the Dottee doll. The doll with her face, a hanger, and a tail. No legs, no arms, nothing. Then is when you start with, you can dress her. You can dress her, or you could make it a him. You could probably dress it a him. Or it could be, yeah, I don't know, a cross dresser. Let's see. So how shall we do this? Now, should we put this around her neck? No, that's right. That doesn't. Should we put this down? I'm not sure yet. Let me look into this little bundle of beautiful stuff and see if there's anything in here that maybe I want to put on her. See if there's anything that she might want to wear. Because there may be. I just got these. Look at these. I just got them in the Happy Mail. And see, now this would be pretty, but not on her, but if I were doing one that was just all, in fact, I think I will do one that is all like shabby chic. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful on her. But now, oh my, what? Now see this. This is beautiful. Let me see. Listen, sweetie, do you like this right here? This pink? Are you thinking about pink today? Are you thinking pink? Or could we go around like this and make it like a little shawl? Oh, you know what? I kind of like that. That's nice. Okay, yeah. She's going to have that on her. And I don't want to cover up too much of her oh no. There's another $20? Joy, thank you, darling. Oh my gosh. Oh, Joy. See, I take my eyes off the screen and then you all get into a whole bunch of mischief. A whole bunch of mischief. Oh my goodness, mischief. You mischievous children. Thank you so much. Oh, I am saving to go to Alabama for my granddaughter's wedding. And so that will be so wonderful. You guys are great. You guys are just awesome. Now, see, this is where I think glue would come in handy. If we were to put, because see, now, I like that on there, just like this. Just like this. And I think that hot glue, but I'm not going to bring out my hot glue thing right now. The main reason is because it's in that drawer behind my Rascog cart. So I'm going to just get some more needle and thread and help bore you all half out of your minds. I figure if I have to be, half out of my mind, I might as well make all my friends half out of their mind. And wait a minute here now. I'm going to, let's see. Oh, did you see that? That's pretty good for an old lady. I got that thing threaded. Had to put on my bifocals, but hey, my goodness. Thank you so much, Joy. Oh, you guys you're going to make me cry. No, you won't. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. My goodness. My granddaughter just got 2 new dogs. It kind of worries me a little because you know what she got? 2 puppies. They're pit bulls. And you know, a lot of people have had pit bulls and now who? LE Cup, $26.13. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh. Oh. My. Oh, you guys. You guys are, oh my. Oh. God, I'm just losing my train of thought here. Okay, I'm gonna also give her a little flower. But let's see, we need to have, should we have, I love these little flowers. Now these, I have learned to shop at Ally Express. Ally Express. I have learned that they have, oh, I look up there and I see that money and it's just, oh, to help pay for the broken tree. Oh my gosh, you know what? There's a cat. This cat is going to go on my cat lady. Oh, she is going on that cat lady right there. But now here, I got these buttons. These were sent to me as well. And there's another cat. These were sent to me. Oh my gosh, I can make a birthday. I can make a birthday Dottee. Oh my God, I love these. These were sent to me. That's not what I was digging for. I was digging for my buttons. My buttons. These were sent to me too. I am spoiled. No way. Oh my gosh. Joy, you already did. Oh. I am blessed. Oh, I am blessed beyond joy. Didn't you already send some? Let me see up here. Joy, yes, you already did. You already did. Oh my God. Georgia. Oh. Oh my golly. Oh my gosh. I really am going to go to the wedding. It's not till the end of July 27th. But all of us are saving, all of us in the family, because we're going to rent. Oh my gosh, my heart is just, we're going to rent a van, a 12-passenger van, so we can all fit. And we're splitting the cost of the van. And then we're splitting the cost of the hotel where we'll stay. And, oh, you ladies are awesome. And So that way it doesn't cost any of us a whole lot. And so, and you guys are amazing. You are amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I will definitely be paying it forward. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put, oh my God, I'm going to put a button here on top of the flower. Oh my word. I am blessed beyond measure right now. This is, oh, this is amazing. You ladies are amazing, and you don't have to do it. You know, when it says tip, you're supposed to give like $2. Like if you're at the restaurant, $2. Oh my word. I'm telling you. Now, oh my gosh. You guys are too much. I'm like speechless right now. Stitching my little lady, her little clothing on. Oh my word. Okay, now. Okay, this is her garment so far. Okay. Oh my word. Okay, I am like speechless right now. Speechless. Okay, now she's got like a little shawl. Now, since that's pink, I'm going to do her some hair. Oops, this is stuck on my sewing machine. Wait a minute, what am I stuck on? Okay. Well, let me just snip this right here. Okay, I got some. I gotta take a drink. Okay, I've got some of this this eyelash trim, and oh my goodness. And so what I'm doing now with the eyelash trim is I'm just wrapping some around my fingers here so it gets kind of thick. Should I put all this whole piece? Well, that would be too much hair. No, let's let her have it. She likes to live dangerously, so she wants all that hair. She wants all of that hair. Now, let me get some pink embroidery floss. That's not pink enough. This is more close to the color in which I need. Oh my gosh, you girls. I am blessed. So I'm going to tie this in the middle like this. And you just tie this like this. And it's tied in a knot. Now I'm going to take this hair and I'm going to tie it. I'm going to take it and tie with the embroidery floss. I'm going to tie around the base of the hanger loop, the hanging loop, the hangman's noose. No, not really. The hanger loop. I'm just going to tie that and put a knot there like this. Now, oh, I love her. Look, now, see, now here is where I think the glue would be handy is to get the hair glued. It's tied on there. Maybe we just want it to just be like like that. Yeah. Uh-huh. She looks like Phyllis Diller. You remember Phyllis Diller? Maybe this is who this needs to be, Phyllis. She could be Phyllis Diller. You know what I could do? What I could do, actually, let me see. What else do I have in this bag of goodies? Because I'm wondering about a headband. I'm wondering about a headband. Butterfly. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get out of town. Look at this. Okay. Now, oh, my word. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. Now, what if I take this and make her like a headband? Like this. And tie it. I'm going to name her Phyllis Diller. I think she's going to be Phyllis Diller. How many of you know Phyllis Diller? You know her? She was hysterical. I'm sure she's an angel now, but wait a minute. Wait. Now, she didn't hold still, and her hairdo got all messed up. Okay, so wait a minute. You put this hair down like this. Oh, you know what? If I had one of these, I'll just take it off the thread and put this on here like this to hold the hair in place. Hold the hair in place while I get her. Ooh, she had hair in her mouth. Doesn't that aggravate you when you get hair in your mouth, Phyllis? Okay. Now, we'll put this. Maybe I'll leave that on there. I'll find another one. See, you can do anything with these girls. You can just make them however you want. And you can just make them however you want and make them free-spirited. Free-spirited. They want to be free-spirited, so make them. So she's got a headband, and she's probably going to need to have like a flower or two. I got to get my glue gun out. I am just going to get, I only got this little one. My other one went kaput. Okay. Yeah, I like her wild hair too, Susan. It's a wild child, I'm telling you. Wait a minute, I got to plug this thing in. It gets hot pretty fast. My bigger one bit the dust. But it's a good thing I have this one backup. It's always good to fill in the floor. It's always good to have a backup. And so that's what I got. But now, look at this. Now, I don't really think, now where did I put that piece of, oh, there. I'm thinking that this, I think she thinks that skirt is too fancy. So I don't think she wants the skirt. But her hair, Phyllis Diller. Phyllis Diller. She's cute. I think so. You know, I bought this little tree. I got it from Avon. It's because I buy stuff from my Avon lady just because I like her. But it was for Easter, and it's a little wooden tree. It's two pieces that goes together like this, and then it just stands in the table. And then I got it on my kitchen table. It's only about a foot tall, maybe a foot and a half. And there's eggs hanging on it right now because they've been on there since Easter. But my plan is to change what's hanging on it. Change what's hanging on it all through the year. And so, like Valentine's Day, there'll be hearts, and then on, and then in February I can put shamrocks, and then but there's some months that there's like no major holidays or anything, and so, but I think I'm gonna hang my dolls on it. I'm gonna hang my dolls on it when there's a month. I mean, it doesn't even have to. I could. Oopsie, whoopsie. Let me put this over here. Okay, but yeah, I think that these dolls would be beautiful hanging on my little tree. And it's always going to be my, oh, I should take a picture of my tree after I have but I'm fixing my tree because, nobody does anything right. And so the tree bottom is really too small. And so the tree, it's easily knocked over because it gets like top heavy. And so I glued it to a piece of wood, and then I'm going to put like that fake grass. I'm going to put that on it too. Oh, look at this. This is good. This is good. Your hair, Phyllis Diller. It's definitely Phyllis Diller. Now, I don't know if she needs any more than that. She might, you know what? Let's see. Let me just see. I like how I put the beads on the bottom here of this one. And let me see. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get cranky here. I'm just going to get cranky, and I'm going to cut this in half. This little bitty doily. Okay, now I'm going to I'm doing the hot glue thing. That might be a cheating way, but it's definitely faster. And I don't think there's any like law. I don't think there's any law. I think you should name the other pink one, or maybe Stacy. Huh? This one, Stacy? Well, I did see that picture of you that was on Remember that you posted one time when you did have pink in your hair, but then you had blue and purple and yellow and God knows what all color. I thought you done fell out of a unicorn behind me. Okay, we'll make that one Stacy. Now that's the Indian one. Then where'd my crazy cat lady go? I lost her already. She's done out partying. Oh. Okay. What did I do with the crazy cat lady? Oh, this is the crazy cat lady. Oh, that was the crazy cat. Stacy, the crazy cat lady. Although she doesn't have cats, she's got dogs. Oh, so instead of being the crazy cat lady, we're going to call her, because there's a cat here, we'll pretend it's a dog. And we'll call her Stacy the Pink Poodle Mama. Stacy the Pink Poodle Mama. That's it. Yep. Okay, so now I think everybody should make one of these And then I think we should do swaps and swap each other, swap them. Look, see now? Isn't that pretty now? She is ready to rumble. It does look like her headband's a little tight. I might have to do some adjustments. Oh, but her hair looks fine. It looks fine. That's a fine look. She's a fine looking chick. She's a fine looking chick. Oh my word. These are fun, you guys. These are really like fun. And I don't know what I should do. Oh yeah, my this girl, because she's got the sickness, the measles. She can't have the measles on her birthday. So no, you know what? Since she's sick, she's gonna have to have a blanket because she's sick. She's sick and she doesn't feel good. She's got the measles. So she's going to need to be like wrapped in something soft and comforting. Comfortable, soft and comfortable. So she's going to need to have like a blanket or a robe. Oh, look at that. I just found me a piece of this. Found me a piece of this. I wonder if, I just wonder if, because she's going to be cold because she's sick. So, yeah. So this is what's going to happen with this poor child. I mean, she's sick with the measles. She is very sick with the measles. As you can see, she's got the measles. So we're going to go around these corners here of her little robe. This is sort of like a snuggly blanket robe. And she's going to need a tail and a hanger upper too. But I don't think I'm going to be awake very much longer because my goodness sakes. Okay, let's see. See that? Yeah. Yep, she's going to have this robe on. And we are hot gluing. We are a hot mess here with the hot glue. Now put this flower on her robe. Okay, now. Okay, now. She's going to have, now this little bottle, this is going to be her medicine. Now I wonder if, where did I put my little beads? Oh, you know what? I got some little, oh yeah, where did I put them? I put them over here. Okay, these little beads. This is going to be her medicine in her medicine bottle. See, it's got like a little cork. Let me see if I can pour some medicine in her little medicine bottle. Yeah, that's cool. Now Now she's got medicine. See how they just kind of, their story just comes to life. As you start putting them together, then their story just comes to life. So you don't know anything about them at first. And so then after you start getting them together, like I almost was going to just not even do her because she had all them freckles on her face. But then when she was diagnosed with having the measles, Elizabeth, you got to pull the needle out before you tie it. Oh, jeez. My goodness. Now, let me see if I can do this even. Because it's got a little, like a little loop at the top of the, so that's her medicine. That's her medicine. Because she's a sick girl with the measles or the mumps or the chickenpox. Susan's in a mood? Which Susan? British Columbia. British Columbia. Now who's in British Columbia? Lessa is in British Columbia. Almost 8 p.m. in British Columbia. And here it's almost 11. Yeah, it's almost 11 here in this old folks home I live in Florida. Yep, she's got her medicine bottle. Let me see. She wants a flower. She just told me I can read her mind, you know. I can read her mind. These flowers were just sent to me in a pocket letter. Who was that? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. And these flowers were in there. And her name's on the tip of my tongue. And then it's not coming out. Okay, so I need to make her a hanger, and I need to make her a... Ow, ow, ooh, 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 ooh. That was a little hot. Yes, the flowers will help her feel much better. Because we do bring flowers to people who we have sick. So she's got her pretty little robe on. And she's got her medicine in her bottle there. What else should she have? Well, I don't know right now. I don't know. Sometimes things, oh, you are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're beautiful. Now, oh, I am, thinking that I am going to be I'm going to be working on these some more because I love them. And I'm going to be finishing up these ones that I've got going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But, oh, and then I want to make something else too. Not today, but look at this. My friend Tracy, you saw her in there. She's Tracy Turner. Now, Tracy sent me this little doll. And now again, and she's an art doll. She's painted with watercolor paints. Look at that beautiful face she has. Now, I would love to make, she sent me not only that, but she sent me even, she got out of the Cloth Paper Scissors magazine is where she got her inspiration. And so she sent me even the copy, the directions, everything to draw her face, everything about her. And look at it's all painted. And I want to do one of these. Bless her heart. She sent me even a packet that has all of the things that I need to make her. So I have her started. She sent me the fabric was there. This one I stitched on the sewing machine all the way around. I cut it with pinking shears, and then I stitched it on the sewing machine all the way around. But now I have only marker is what I did all this on here. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to go over it at the back and the front. I'm going to go over it with watercolor. And then I'm going to see what happens. You've got her little heart there. And then she's going to get stuffed. And then like this one that Tracy sent me, she's got like a flower. So she sent me everything I need. She sent me the whole, ow, dang, that hot glue is hot. Let me just put this somewhere. Throw it out to the dogs. That's hot. That's hot. Okay. But so I want to make one of these too. I love it. I just love her. I think is so cute. And that was her first one that she made. So she sent me the flower. She sent me the rickrack. She sent me this gold. She sent me the tie stuff. And everything is in here. Everything, she sent me the whole kit. And the fabric was in there. And the pattern. She drew me a pattern. It's up here in this pile of loot somewhere. But isn't she cute? And she's an art doll. So this not being confused with a Dottee doll now, because she does have a hanger, but she doesn't have the bead tail. And she's got like wings like an angel. I think she's so pretty. I love her. And so, and this is mine that I got started. So hopefully I'll work on that one tomorrow too. I'm one that always has like so many things going at one time. And yeah, that really burnt my finger. That was some hot glue. Now, because I've been on now for 2 hours, and that is probably my limit is 2 hours, I'm going to use today this book for my reading. Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts, A Treasury of Inner Wisdom. Because those of you who are new, each time I make a video now, in these last few months, I always end my video with some kind of affirmations. You know what? No, I'm going to use my wisdom cards. I haven't done a wisdom card one yet. These are from Louise Hay too. So I'm going to do these. I'm going to do 3 wisdom cards. I thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. And those of you who have left me those such generous tips, I am blown away. I thank you so, so much for those. And yeah, I feel like I really am going to get to go to Alabama to my granddaughter's wedding. But anyhow, this is great. I just love you for it. I just appreciate it. I feel I am so blessed. I am blessed. Okay, now these are wisdom cards, are affirmative, are positive affirmations for this video. I accept all the parts of myself. I look in the mirror and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And that is so important for all of us to do. This year, I do the mental work for a positive change. My motto this year is, I go for the joy. Life is here for me to enjoy today. And you know, every day is the first day of your new year. Every day. Okay, now this one says, I am willing to see my magnificence. If I think that I am bad, excuse me, if I think that I am a bad person, I get a negative feeling. However, if I change the thought, the feeling disappears. And that is so true. Because if you feel about yourself in a negative way, you will absorb that negativity. But be a positive thinker. Think I can do that and I am magnificent. And if somebody doesn't want to agree with you, well then that's their problem. But I want to thank all of you so much for being here. You are like you are like family to me. You really are. There's some of you I see so often, and if I don't see you for a day or two, it's like I get worried and I wonder how is she okay? Is he okay? You know, and so yes, our life together is very meaningful, even though we never meet in person. Our relationships are so meaningful and so positive that we are all here for each other. So I want to say now, I'm going to ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And know I love you. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.